There's a big biking event in West Hartford that includes safety classes, music, visit by a world champion BMX stunt rider. It's called Wheel Fun Day. Joining me now to talk about it, Mary Collins, co-chair for Wheel Fun Day, as well as Scott Franklin of the West Hartford Bicycle Commission. Yes, he's a commissioner to talk about the event. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. Mary, what is Wheel Fun Day all about?
Well, this is our second year. We started it last year in an effort to sort of bring more attention to the wonders and joyfulness of biking around town, doing errands, doing it for fun, getting kids to bike to school. So this is our second year, and we expect over 1,000 people. It's very family friendly. Kids can decorate their bikes at a YMCA bike decorating station. There's a big wheel time trial. There's going to be safety tips. There's going to be a photographer on hand. Actually, this is a wonderful special item just for Father's Day. We'll have a photographer on hand, and if you bring your bike, you can get your photo taken for free by a professional. So it's really going to be a great event for people with kids. But we also have cyclists that, bicyclists that are more serious. There's going to be a fashion show. And there's going to be some pretty serious gear there from a lot of big bike shops.
Serious bicyclists. They like to put on the colors.
They really don the colors.
Now, you mentioned that safety is going to be a big part of this, Scott. What should we emphasize most of all when people talk about summer bike riding?
Well, first of all, your bike has to be the right fit for you. We see people that they're stretching their legs too long to pedal. They don't inflate their tires properly. Their brakes don't work properly. And most importantly, they don't necessarily follow the rules of the road. And we promote cyclists to stay on the right side of the road, not to run stop signs, not to run traffic lights and things like that, in order to promote the safety aspect.
Now, we had good condition up there, and we're speaking about good condition of the bike, although I guess the bike rider should be in somewhat decent condition, although that will improve if you ride your bike enough. How do you know coming out of the winter, let's say the bike's been in storage for a while, how do you go about doing these checks? And if you're not sure, should you go see a professional?
We always suggest that you have your bike taken for a tune-up in the spring if it's been sitting in the garage or the basement all winter. It makes a big difference. The chain can get rusted a little bit, the brakes can get sticky, just lots of things can happen, and you need to be able to shift your gears well to go uphill and downhill.
All right, Mary, now big issue in Connecticut, of course, especially concerning motorcycles, but we're talking about helmets.
Yeah.
You come down hard on wear a helmet.
You've got to wear a helmet. I've had an accident myself, and I wasn't wearing a helmet. And
you weren't?
I was not wearing a helmet. This was over 10 years ago, and I was knocked out conscious for a whole day and helicoptered from the scene. So I am a real advocate of wear your helmet. Make sure you have air in your tires. And one of the reasons why I got involved in the festival is because the more riders that are on the road, bicyclist riders on the road, the safer it will be for everyone, because people will be looking for riders. The more that the bicyclists follow the rules, the less apt they are to have accidents.
And one thing that the bikers can do, Scott, to ensure their safety, to do their part on that, is to choose safe routes. Don't be stupid about where you ride.
Absolutely, and what we're promoting within our town is striping bike lanes so that people feel more comfortable getting out on the roads. You know, when you're on a road which doesn't have a shoulder and you're out there in traffic, it can be very difficult for people who aren't used to that. Those who bike a lot will take the lane if they feel uncomfortable, but those who don't try to get all the way over to the side, and that's when you get into an accident because you hit the curb.
Yeah, sometimes I see bikers out there and I feel like they're in harrowing situations almost, and I kind of want to say, don't be there. But on the other hand, there's so much good that comes out of biking. Do you feel like cities and planning commissions are planning more now with bicycle riders in mind?
They are. I think it's becoming a fundamental aspect of mid-size and big cities. I think especially young people coming out of college and graduate school, if you want young people in your communities, you need to start being more bicycle friendly. They're in that mindset now of using zip cars, of bicycling for errands.
But the fight goes on.
And so the fight goes on. And it is an urban planning issue.
Let us sum up. Sunday, June 15th. Tomorrow, kicking it off at 10 a.m. in West Hartford?
Yeah.
All right, and what's the location specifically?
The Town Hall parking lot on Main Street. So you go to the Town Hall in West Hartford. It's the big, huge parking lot behind the Town Hall. It's free parking, free bike parking. It's sponsored by the Hartford Hospitals, which they go by Hartford Healthcare.
Sounds like you're going to have a perfect day.
It's going to be a great day.
Thank you so much for coming.